Welcome back to Coin's Numismatic series, where history, rarity, and hidden treasure collide in your everyday pocket change. Today's journey is one that might just change the way you look at every single penny you've ever handled. Because what if I told you that two seemingly ordinary Lincoln pennies from the late 20th century could be worth far more than 1 cent, sometimes hundreds, even thousands of dollars depending on what you're holding. These are not ancient coins, not gold, not silver, but modern copper-plated zinc pieces that carry secrets of minting errors, overlooked varieties, and collector demand. Stay with me. 1989 Lincoln Penny 1 cent coin. The 1989 Lincoln Penny might seem like just another coin from a common year, but beneath its simple appearance lies a fascinating story of production, subtle variations, and the kind of minting quirks that ignite serious collector interest. Struck during a period when the United States Mint had already transitioned from solid copper to copper-plated zinc composition, this coin reflects a modern era of efficiency, yet it still carries the unmistakable legacy of the Lincoln cent design that began in 1909. The obverse of the 1989 Lincoln Penny features the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. Lincoln faces right, his expression calm and reflective, embodying the dignity of one of America's most revered presidents. Above his head is the word liberty, while the motto "I in God we trust" arcs along the top rim. The date, 1989, appears clearly to the right of Lincoln's profile. On coins minted in Denver or San Francisco, a small mint mark appears just below the date. D for Denver, S for San Francisco, while Philadelphia issues from this year still bear no mint mark. Flip the coin over, and you'll find the Lincoln Memorial reverse, designed by Frank Gasparo. This design, used from 1959 to 2008, shows the Lincoln Memorial in remarkable detail, and if you look closely, you can even see a tiny representation of Lincoln seated inside the memorial. The inscriptions "United States of America" and 1 cent frame the design, with "E pluribus unum" appearing above the memorial. Now, in terms of mintage, the 1989 Lincoln Penny was produced in enormous quantities. The Philadelphia Mint alone struck over 7 billion coins, while the Denver Mint contributed several billion more. On paper, this makes the 1989 penny extremely common. However, as any experienced numismatist will tell you, high mintage does not eliminate the possibility of rarity. It simply shifts the focus to condition, varieties, and errors. Condition plays a massive role in determining the value of a 1989 penny. Most coins from this year entered circulation and experienced wear, meaning that pristine examples are surprisingly difficult to find. A typical circulated 1989 penny is worth only its face value, but once you move into uncirculated grades, especially those graded MS65 and above, the value begins to climb. Coins with strong luster, sharp strike, and minimal contact marks are highly sought after by collectors building high-grade sets. But where the 1989 penny truly becomes interesting is in its error coins and varieties. One of the most talked about issues involves double die errors, where elements of the design appear duplicated due to a misalignment during the die creation process. While not as dramatic as the famous double die pennies of earlier decades, subtle doubling on the date or lettering can still command attention and value. Another area of interest is off-center strikes. These occur when the coin blank is not properly aligned within the striking chamber, resulting in a design that is partially missing and shifted toward one side. The value of an off-center 1989 penny depends on how dramatic the error is. A slight off-center strike might be worth a few dollars, while a more extreme example, especially one that still shows the full date, can fetch significantly higher prices. There are also clipped planchets, where a portion of the coin is missing due to a flaw in the metal strip before striking. These coins have a distinctive curved or straight missing section and are immediately recognizable as errors. Collectors appreciate these pieces for their visual uniqueness and the insight they provide into the minting process. Perhaps one of the more intriguing possibilities with the 1989 penny is the chance of transitional errors or wrong planchet strikes. While rare, coins struck on the wrong metal planchet, such as a leftover copper planchet from earlier years or even a foreign planchet, can be extraordinarily valuable. These are the kinds of discoveries that turn an ordinary coin into a headline-worthy find. Market value for the 1989 Lincoln penny varies widely depending on condition and error status. A standard uncirculated coin might sell for a few cents to a couple of dollars, but high-grade examples graded MS-67 or higher can reach into the hundreds. Error coins, depending on their type and severity, can range from $20 to several $100s, and in exceptional cases, even more. Collector interest in the 1989 penny remains strong, particularly among those who specialize in modern coinage. Many collectors are drawn to the challenge of finding high-grade examples from high-mintage years, while others focus on hunting for errors in circulation. The accessibility of this coin makes it an ideal entry point for new collectors, yet its hidden complexities ensure that even seasoned numismatists find it engaging. What makes the 1989 Lincoln penny truly special is its ability to transform from a common coin into a potential treasure through careful observation. It reminds us that rarity is not always about age or metal content. It's about uniqueness, condition, and the story behind each piece. And for those willing to look closely, the 1989 penny offers a world of discovery in the palm of your hand. 1990 D. Lincoln penny 1-cent coin. The 1990 D. Lincoln penny carries forward the same iconic design as its predecessor, yet it introduces its own unique chapter in the story of modern American coinage. Struck at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the small D mint mark beneath the date, this coin is part of a year that has become increasingly interesting to collectors due to specific varieties and errors that emerged during production. At first glance, the 1990 D penny appears identical to other Lincoln cents of the era. The obverse features Abraham Lincoln's profile, with the same inscriptions and layout that have defined the series for decades. The reverse continues to showcase the Lincoln Memorial, maintaining the continuity of design that collectors have come to expect. The Denver Mint produced billions of pennies in 1990, making the 1990 D one of the most common coins in circulation. However, as with the 1989 penny, the true story lies not in the quantity, but in the details. And in this case, one particular detail has captured the attention of collectors across the numismatic world. One of the most famous varieties associated with the 1990 D penny is the so-called no-S proof counterpart from the same year, which has heightened interest in all 1990 issues. While the no-S variety itself pertains to proof coins struck in San Francisco, its existence has led collectors to scrutinize all 1990 pennies more closely, including those from Denver. When it comes to the 1990 D penny specifically, condition is once again a critical factor. Most examples found in circulation show signs of wear, but uncirculated coins with strong eye appeal are much more desirable. Coins graded MS-65 or higher begin to command premiums, and those in near-perfect condition can reach impressive values at auction. Error coins are where the 1990 D penny truly shines. Off-center strikes, as seen in the 1989 penny, are also present here and can be highly collectible. Additionally, there are examples of die cracks, where small lines appear on the coin due to fractures in the die. While minor die cracks are common, more pronounced ones can add character and value. Another notable error type is the broad strike, where the coin is struck without the restraining collar, resulting in a coin that is slightly larger in diameter with a flattened rim. These coins stand out immediately and are prized by collectors who appreciate unusual minting anomalies. Double strikes are also found among 1990 D pennies. These occur when a coin is struck more than once, often with a slight rotation between strikes. The result is a ghosted or overlapping image that can be visually striking and highly collectible. Market value for the 1990 D penny follows a similar pattern to the 1989 issue. Circulated coins remain at face value, but uncirculated examples can range from a few cents to several dollars. High-grade coins, particularly those graded MS-67 or higher, can reach into the hundreds, depending on demand and eye appeal. Error coins from 1990 D can vary significantly in value. Minor errors might sell for $10 to $50, while more dramatic examples, such as major off-center strikes or double strikes, can command several $100s or more. The key factor is always the visibility and uniqueness of the error. Collector interest in the 1990 D penny is driven by both its accessibility and its potential for discovery. It is a coin that many people already own, yet few have examined closely. This makes it an exciting target for collectors who enjoy searching through rolls of pennies or revisiting old collections. What sets the 1990 D penny apart is its connection to a broader narrative within numismatics. The idea that even the most common coins can hold extraordinary value under the right circumstances. It challenges collectors to look beyond the surface, to question assumptions, and to recognize that rarity can emerge in unexpected ways. In the end, the 1990 D Lincoln penny is more than just a coin. It is a reminder that history is being created every day, even in the smallest denominations. And for those who take the time to explore its details, it offers the possibility of uncovering something truly special, something that transforms a single cent into a story worth telling.